Brady now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now Brady again. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They're led out by their strong-arm quarterback out of Texas A&M. It's Ryan Tannehill.
I think one of the things I like about Ryan Tannehill's game is that he understands what his receivers are looking for downfield. He played that position at Texas A&M before becoming the starting quarterback. So a lot of times when he's in the pocket looking downfield, he's actually running the routes with the receivers as he remembers them.
Tannehill on first down, and that's complete. It's Sims, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Just a yard in the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
Tannehill on 3rd down. And a big hook up here to Whalen. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. A quick look here at the Patriot defense.
Malcolm Butler's rise to fame culminated with a fantastic play in the Super Bowl, but what a tremendous success story. Totally off the radar, has turned himself into an NFL starter.
Nine yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's Tannehill. And the catch is made over the middle by Whalen. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
3rd down and 8 now. Throwing throwing on third down, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Arian Foster out of the backfield. And that'll bring up fourth down. So on now is the Miami punter, Matt Darr, to kick this one away. Back deep for New England, Julian Edelman. And now Edelman. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And the Patriots take over. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he dumps it off to Blount. And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Brady to throw on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Brady now on 1st down. And he finds Danny Amendola. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Brady now on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down. Again, it's Brady. He's got time, escaping the pressure right. And there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense. Still 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and 7. At the end of 1, the Patriots here have the early lead. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Head & Shoulders. Shoulders were made for greatness, not dandruff.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Patriots in possession to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. Brady to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. On 1st down, Brady. And not able to get it that time. He'd hit on 6 straight passes. Not there, 2nd down. Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
And those gloves caught by Amendola. Patriot touchdown. Danny Amendola with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And it's good to make it 14-0. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now Damian Williams to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And let's shift now to talking about the Patriots defense. They'll be hoping to come up with that same type of effort they had last time when they forced the punt that led to a touchdown.
And that type of effort just continues to carry over because once you get it done once, you feel like you can do it again and again. It's no guarantee, but you got to like the confidence that they take back out into the field.
Now, will they keep that confidence? Time to find out. Tannehill on first down. Finding time. Going deep here for Stills. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know some teams are leery about playing cover 2 because the strong safety's not usually a terrific cover guy. But in this case, he played it perfectly. Read the football and went and made the interception.
Here comes Tom Brady and the Patriot offense back onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence. Does a great deal for your team. Gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
And he'll take this one up to about the 23. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
They'll run again with Blunt. And he's brought down. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They come out here in the eye. Brady gives now to Blunt. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Cameron Wake makes plays like that look simple because I think he plays with excellent leverage. Really does a nice job of being lower than the offensive guy trying to block him and gets underneath them and goes up and down the line of scrimmage to make those types of plays.
And kept him to a short run play there. Let's see what the offense comes with here. 2nd and 8. Time running out here on the play clock. Now they'll throw with Brady. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Taking it about the 16. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And throw right side complete to Parker. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
So here we go, a 3rd down after the 2nd down pass completion. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. And they're just a couple of yards shy of a 1st down here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he hits the tight end. It's Deion Sims. It's a gain of 4, and it gets him the 1st. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill surveying the field. And this will be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 10.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there at 22.
Well, the advantage has certainly shifted to the defense as we began that 3rd down play, and they found a way to foil it and pick up a 1st down.
3rd time's a charm, right? 2 incompletions. Had to have it on 3rd, and they got it.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early.
False start, offense. Still 1st down.
Here we go on 1st and 15. To the air again, Tannehill. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Foster alone in the backfield. Tannehill throwing again. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and give some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Again, Tannehill. And a big hook up here to Whalen. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And now a 1st down following that long gain. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. Throwing again is Tannehill. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. So now on 4th down, on trots the Dolphins field goal unit and Andrew Franks. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And Frank's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. An unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Tom Brady leads the offense out for their next possession. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. On first down, Brady. And Anderson's got it. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Throwing on first down is Brady. Penalty marker is down here. That one complete to Anderson.
Holding offense.
And that penalty will wipe out a big gain by the offense. Following the flag, 1st and 20 now. They slot Gronkowski outright. Shotgun now for Brady. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You ever notice that when Tom Brady does get hit and drop to the ground, there's some guys back to him pretty quickly to check on his health, aren't there?
That's exactly right. For as much as he throws, doesn't take a lot of square shots, but took one there.
He's really smart in the pocket, isn't he? Even out of the pocket. He understands where the pressure's coming from.
He's got a man, complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Brady now on first down. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
And now they call on Stephen Gostkowski. His career-long 57 yards set just a year ago. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a fit. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before half for Brady. And his throw is going to be incomplete. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we check in with Larry Ridley in Orlando. He's standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry?
Thanks, Brandon, and welcome to the EA Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back at the first half. The Dolphins will be eager to make some adjustments and figure out a way to make it work in the second half. The Patriots just need to do more of the same as they're continuing to play well after last week's win. All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half. Patriots on 1st and 5. Rob Gronkowski makes the grab in traffic. And after the short pass, he'll score. Patriots have it early in the second. That takes the lead up to 7. On the slant, it's Brady hooking up with Amendola. And he capped off the 8-play drive with a TD. That puts them on top by 14. 3rd down from the 37. Sims has got the catch here, and he'll be tackled at the 41-yard line. Dolphins would later kick the field goal. So that'll do it from here. Let's go back down to Miami with Brandon and Charles.
All right, Larry, these two teams back out there as we get set and ready for this second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that plan any down.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. Another pistol look here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. A gain of a yard gets him back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
After watching that play and result, I go back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator, Brandon, before the game and said, how are you going to move the ball running it against the #1 defense? He gave us no indication, didn't tip his hand at all, so we have to see how this unfolds as this game moves along.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Dolphin got going a little early.
False start, offense. Still 3rd down.
And the yellow flag hurts this offense, and now they face a tough 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to make it 4th down.
That's certainly playing down a distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Matt Darr now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Edelman set to return. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get out of you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done. It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Now Brady. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. And he is enjoying another fine performance just like a week ago. I mean, let's be honest, when he's playing like this, it creates a lot of matchup nightmares.
And it really does, because it creates a ton of headaches. You try to design so many coverage for a guy like this, but truthfully, he should have an answer to anything that's thrown at him. If you throw a linebacker at him, he should have speed and agility on his side. If you throw a defensive back against him, he should have size on his side. So no matter what you throw at him, he should have the final answer. And in his last 2 games,
he has.
Oh, boy, has he ever.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. 9 yards on the play and a first down. And now they're in the hurry up. Brady now on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Amendola. And he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Screen pass to Blunt. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 10 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a New England 1st down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, Brady. That's caught at the 3. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Brady to throw again. And that's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Gronkowski for the point after. And it's 21-3. Gronkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And making their way back out there now, the Patriots defense. They're just hoping for more of the same. Last time they forced the punt that led to a score.
They flipped the field essentially, and that's what you want to do as a defense. Make sure that you put your offense in a great position to run their offense and put the ball in the end zone. That's exactly what they accomplished.
They accomplished that last time. What will they accomplish this go-around? They'll come out in the pistol. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now as a play caller, you've got to give them a little bit of help. Maybe keep your tight ends a little bit more. Maybe the running backs help you a little bit with the pass blocking. But you've got to help them get some confidence because you can't abandon the play calling right now.
One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. Will the defense dial up the pressure? Let's see. 3rd and 11. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They'll begin here with Blunt. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
The play clock's running down. Now a carry for Blunt. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam to the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
Pulled in at the 24. What a spin. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And out come the Dolphins now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Tannehill on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Second down now after the pass completion. Foster alone in the backfield. Here's Tannehill now on second down. And his throw is incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills. And it'll be fourth down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. It'll be a gain of 8 yards. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
I guarantee every coach wants to go for it on 4th and 1 in this spot, but so few of them have the guts to do it in their own territory. But he puts his faith in his offensive line, and they're able to pick up the first.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw on second down is Tannehill. And the catch is made over the middle by Whalen. And a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Tannehill. And that's complete. It's Sims. And he'll go down at the 28. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 3rd and 2, Tannehill. And that is incomplete. Griff Whalen, the intended receiver. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on down. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
They start on the ground here with Blunt. Oh, little 360. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
That was a good, strong run there. While it won't pick up a 1st down, it was definitely something needed by that offense. A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on as this game continues.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come out here in the eye. Again, here's Blunt. And there's a flag on the play. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Illegal block in the back. Offense. Still second down.
Here's Blunt. And some room to maneuver. And there's a flag on the field. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
And I know it's hard in live action, but you've got to keep your hands away from the face. That's a 15-yard penalty.
You work on it all the time, making sure your target area is lower and trying to keep your hands away from the face mask so you don't get the big penalty.
Now Blunt. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, they control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And they keep the winning streak alive. A big victory today.
And not only that, they serve notice to everyone else on their schedule. They are now the team that no one wants to play. They are rolling.
So for New England, they'll wrap up the campaign an impressive 15-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Miami, they go out with a bit of a whimper as they wrap up a very trying 3-13 season. And they'll get the extra week to think about this one as they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. And with that, we sign off from Miami.